Welcome back to it, guys. The Now Morning Show, your Friday edition, where we told you we're going to have you moving, whether it be that you're listening to the lyrics of the song to dance your stress away, or our next guest helping you to inspire. Inspire to Move, a dance collective happening on the 30th of July at Napa, is going to be the reason that you move. And to tell us more about it, we are joined by the producer of Move to Inspire, Rondalou Samuel, along with no stranger to the Now Morning Show, LaShawn Prescott, who this morning is wearing her committee member and choreographer hat. Ladies, welcome and good morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Couldn't miss the opportunity, because every single time we have collaborative efforts, we have beautiful results. So let's jump right in getting into how this came about. How do we decide, as a choreographer, we're taking it to the next level? Who do we reach out to? Who reached out to whom first?
Well, it was actually the other way around. Rhonda reached out to us.
Nice.
Actually, I'll let you give the story.
Well, yes, we just, everyone went through a very difficult time with COVID and the protocols and the lockdowns, and in particular, for me anyway, because this is the industry that I am in as well, the artists, the dancers, so I was just hoping that this would be a platform to, not to start anything, but just to rejuvenate, reignite the passion, the interest, the following for dance, and hopefully all different types of genres. That's why it's a collaborative, to give that opportunity to the young and the younger.
I like that.
So, and hopefully I hope that this is what's going to happen from us doing this show, and that this will just be a start of something that can continue.
I like that we're speaking it into being immediately. First of its kind, sort of, in the sense of the first of this collaboration, but who are we looking at in terms of the persons who are collaborating?
Well, we have just about 14 different choreographers. I don't want to forget anybody's name, but I will try to list some of them. David Bayer, Arlene Wilkes, LaShawn, of course, herself, Terry David, Tevin Neese, Terry Springer, Brian Mangaroo, Bridget
I'm not going to make you list off. But that means then, in terms of the actual types of dance that we're seeing, what types of genres or areas are they focused on?
Yeah, definitely. So we will have, I've always loved to have people experience different styles. So the piece that was showing before was choreographed by David Bayer. He's coming out of Norway. It's a contemporary piece. We also have jazz. We have Afrobeats. We have hip-hop, 2 hip-hop pieces by Adrian, Daniel, and Hamid from XDA. Brian Mango is doing an Indian classical piece. We have a little tap number in there. So it's going to be quite a...
Something for everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
jazz. Arlene is doing a jazz number.
Oh, nice.
and folk.
And folk. Terry David is doing folk. Yeah.
All right. So whether or not you are of the ilk to dance, or you just like to see it, there's going to be something that you can enjoy for sure.
For sure.
And in that case, where do people get their tickets? Because that's what we want to do, come out and support.
Right. Well, we do have tickets at the box office at Napa, as well as they can get from Geronimo's Cycle and Sport Limited, which is right here in Woodbrook, or call any of the committee members. Our telephone numbers
They
are
will
listed
be up
as
on
well.
the screen as well, so that you
I'm
can
going to
call.
say the numbers as well, just because I like repetition,
Go right
effective.
ahead, Shoni.
788-3553, 783-9251, or 724-9944.
Right. Now, in terms of these sorts of productions, putting together a show like this, what sort of prep time are we looking at, LaShawn? How long has this been in the making? I love how you both gasp collectively.
Well, we had a discussion from since last year, maybe summer, July or something. We had a discussion. But of course, because it's a collaborative, it's not like you're dealing with a dance company that it's the same group and core dancers for each piece. So some people, their pieces have been done already, and some are still working on theirs.
Some have not started working as yet. That's why I laughed. Because
that's why we
actually do have some of our choreographers who are involved in the Best Village competition.
Right.
So their focus is on that right now, and then then they're gonna. So it's gonna be interesting.
It is, but when you have talent the way that you have access to in a collaboration especially, I'm not worried at all. They're going to come through and sweep us off their, well, sweep themselves off their feet.
I'm actually not worried because I think we have some amazing choreographers and dancers in the lineup. So, and you know, we know their work, so I think it's going to be quite amazing.
Now, Rondalou, you made the mention of something for the young and the younger. And that means in terms of the dancers, of course, as well as the patrons, we're going to see a very large age group. What would the dancers' age groups be like? Just out of curiosity.
I think the youngest might be
teenage.
12.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the youngest will be 12.
And the oldest might be 60.
Oh, wow. That might have something in it, but we won't get into that right now. What you can do, however, is call us or even WhatsApp to reserve your tickets. Those numbers, again, are 788-3553 or 783-9251, 724-9944, and you can get those tickets at the box office as well. Now, in terms of box office and tickets and all of that, do we have like special VIP areas? What is the experience going to be like?
No, not really.
No segregation.
No,
We're getting the option to just
that's
be
right.
close
Make
to
sure and come
everybody.
early so that you get good seats.
Ah, boy, that's the trick. Always in the middle, so you can see everything that's happening. And speaking of seeing things that's happening, rather, we now have everything digitized, recorded, and prepackaged. Will there be a repetition, a visual anyway, of this show, or do we have just another production to look forward to instead?
Well, hopefully another production to look forward to.
Live productions, we say.
It's a different experience live. I definitely think, and I think we've learned that during the pandemic when everything was online and digital, and then coming back into the physical space, it's just a different experience. And I think that's what we want to remind people of.
Yes.
Like, you know, be there, feel the music, feel the energy of the drummers, and it's really different.
Yes.
And speaking of drummers, that means that we're going to have other collaborative facets apart from choreographers coming together, yes?
Yes.
Do we have any particular drumming groups or percussionists that we will be able to name?
We want to keep them a surprise.
I was trying to
for now. But we do have live drummers for our folk piece, drummers and singers, so it's
Yes.
I always try to sneak the little secrets out of you as much as possible, and I was getting there.
And I will also add that because it's a collaborative piece and we have persons who have different schools, it's really about trying to encourage people to come into the art so they can go and join the hip-hop school or they can go and join the Indian, it's really an opportunity to get people moving.
Right. Now, if we wanted to not necessarily be part of this grand production, but do exactly that, join, get ourselves moving, and get into dance in a very real way, how can we find you?
So I would say it's any of the numbers that we would have had up as well, and we would put you all on to the different choreographers of the different genres. So if it's hip-hop, if it's ballet at the Caribbean School of Dance, if it's, the Indian, if it's the folk with Terry David. So, and of course, actually, I wear my UTT hat as well. I'll make that plug. We do have auditions coming up. If persons want to do a full degree in the performing arts, they can, this first number, 788-3553, we do have, these are actually some of our UTT students dancing in the background footage right now.
Yes.
So
nice.
We, so it's, you can experience it from all different areas if you want to do it just as extracurricular or if you do want to get into a full career in the field.
So I'm going to do some stretches and see if I can, become a part of, I have to say the stretches. I'm no dancer, at least not that type. And in that case, make sure that I get moving like you guys want us to. So let me say thank you very much for joining us this morning. If you are just tuning in, you still have time to make those calls to reserve those tickets. The numbers are on the screen and will be as we are getting ready to inspire you to move with the ladies of, Move to Inspire. Thank you very much to Rondalou Samuel, the producer of Move to Inspire, and LaShawn Prescott, the choreographer, or one of, as well as committee member, joining us this morning to tell us to get moving on those tickets. It's happening on the 30th of July, and you do not want to miss it. For now, though, we're moving to a break, and when we come back, more action on the Now Morning Show. Stick around.